Hello beautiful goddesses. Welcome to my channel Give Birth Like a Goddess, and in this video I would love to take you on a journey with me. A journey that I have taken to come from my experience to creating this channel Give Birth Like a Goddess. So that you know why I have created this channel and what is in here for you to receive. So 2 years ago I got pregnant from my son Mose. But before I got pregnant, it has been a journey for me to get pregnant. All in all, it almost took 2 years to get pregnant for my son, and in the meantime I also experienced a miscarriage. And with the benefit of hindsight, I could really look at that period as a deep and profound initiation phase. After I experienced my miscarriage, I was confused about myself, confused about my body, confused about spirituality, because I am so good at manifesting things, but why would I manifest a miscarriage, right? And I was so hard on myself for the experience. I was disappointed in my physical body, and I drifted away from my innate feminine creative powers. So the journey I went on from that moment of my miscarriage was a journey of exploring and getting to know the divine feminine side of me. For years on end, I operated fully on my masculine, on my masculine powers. I had a corporate job where there were only men. I was almost the only woman. And being in the masculine was really appreciated. So I got good at it and fitted in. But with that, I completely forgot the magic that it is to be feminine. So after my miscarriage, I really learned to have compassion for myself. I learned to be soft and gentle with myself. I explored the magic of the different phases during our moon cycle. And so much more. And with that, I evolved as a person. And ultimately, I was open and receptive to conceive my son and get pregnant. And then from that moment, I witnessed how magical and pure pregnancy is. It's a rebirth that you are going through. And initially, I wasn't fully aware of this until I tuned in to myself and became more aware of what was actually happening inside of me. So when you're pregnant, your senses are heightened. You are way more sensitive. You can feel more deeply. Your emotions are heightened, right? And it's like you're in a pressure cooker situation. Everything is amplified. And what I discovered for myself is that pregnancy is actually an invitation to rebirth yourself into a new version of yourself who is ready to come out. And in order for that version of you to come out, it is important that everything that is not in alignment with that version of you comes to the surface, right? And if you are already on a spiritual journey, you will recognize this, that when you desire to embody a new version of you, the shit comes to the surface that isn't really who you are, and that you are ready to release. And when you are pregnant and you are ready to transform into this new version of you, everything is amplified. So it's a huge invitation to release all that doesn't really serve you. And also it's a huge invitation for the baby going inside of you to step into the version of the mother that you on a soul level agreed to be for each other, right? The relationship that you have agreed to fulfill for one another. So pregnancy truly is a magical phase in life. And I have done many courses, many evolutionary courses, and I've shifted a lot in those courses, but I can tell you this, nothing has shifted me as much as my pregnancy did, because I had the awareness of what was going on and I could go all in on that. So I'm really grateful for that. And I am pregnant again, so I am in this journey again right now. I'm now 16 weeks pregnant, And the experience of my pregnancy is completely different because there's another soul coming in and through me. And that is the beauty of this experience, right? Because it's unique. We are unique, our babies are unique, and that's why you create a unique experience. So that is the magic that is pregnancy. And then we have the magic that is childbirth, because I experienced it as pure power and pure magic. You are really, really connected to your raw and real feminine powers. And if you can completely surrender to the process, it's just such a divine rebirth of yourself while you are giving birth to your baby. And in this channel, I'm gonna share meditations, exercises, things that I've experienced myself for you to explore and experience to see if it resonates for you. Because in my preparation to give birth from my last baby, Mose is his name, I couldn't find anything that resonated, right? I could feel some things that resonated a little bit. It was like, this is not really it. And I could also experience that the care that I received was very protocol-oriented, medically oriented. But I could feel such a deep knowing, inner knowing, that giving birth is such a pure, raw, and natural thing. And in order to maintain that inner knowing and trust, I really needed to be connected to myself and this inner knowing, to also follow that and to clearly set my boundaries to my caretakers, to clearly state what I needed and wanted from them instead of them telling me what to do, right? And that is what I envision with Give Birth Like a Goddess. Not only this channel, but also the courses I'm offering. They are all connected around you feeling empowered, feeling confident in yourself, in your body and in your baby, so that you can give birth like a goddess from a space of confidence, of trust. And giving birth like a goddess is not about looking pretty. It is not about having your makeup on and be ready for the picture. No, it's about the rawness and the realness that is childbirth. Because I can tell you this, my postpartum phase, I wasn't prepared for that. And that's also why I wanted to share not only this video, but this channel, to also share more about the postpartum part, because that's often the part that is forgotten. There's not a whole lot I could find about it in my preparation. Yes, there are things like nutrition and rituals you can do, but I wasn't aware what would happen to my physical body, to my emotions, and all of those things. So I also am going to dedicate space to talk about the postpartum phase, be raw and be real with you, because I feel that could have served me in my first pregnancy and postpartum phase. So my vision is to share my wisdom, my experience with you, so that you can feel confident and empowered throughout your conception process, throughout your pregnancy, and also in your postpartum phase. If you have any questions, if you're curious, please let me know. I'm really happy to connect with you. And I send you a lot of love. Mwah.